Class, we welcome you to week 3. First of all, I'd like to start off by saying thank you for your diligence in the discussion boards this past week and also for getting your assignments in. Some of you have added the class very recently. Please contact me by email, or if you've been sick or had extenuating circumstances, talk to me. My routine each week is, as an instructor, I need to enter zeros for assignments that are not completed. I have done that for week 1. I know that at least 2 students have added this week. Please contact me. We'll make arrangements to try to work out an equitable plan for you. Also, this week, week 3, will be the week where we still accept late work. In other words, we'd like you to turn your assignments in on time, but we've given you flexibility these first 3 weeks so that you can get used to the learning management system, and there's been flexibility. In other words, you're not penalized for turning an assignment in late. Starting week 4, not this week, but the following week, there will be late penalties. So if you have any assignments that have not been completed these first 3 weeks, or these first 2 weeks, and including this week 3, you need to make sure that you get those turned in before Saturday night, a week from today. So let's go ahead and jump into the announcements. This week we're talking about being disciple leaders, specifically disciple leaders in your home, in your community, and let's go over a couple of the principles of that, and we'll discuss that as you're on the discussion boards this week, and in your reading and writing assignments and vocabulary assignments. I'm going to skip the general announcements. If you do have questions on your speaking partner, let me know. Again, some of you have not signed up for that. You need to do that. That's going to be an ongoing assignment throughout the semester. Let me jump into your English tip. Your English tip this week, I'm seeing a few of you not capitalize the first word of a sentence. It's always capitalized. Additionally, the word I in English is always capitalized. So make sure that you do that. Also, sometimes in some of the Romance languages, it's not necessary to include a subject pronoun. For example, someone might ask you, "How are you?" and you respond just by saying, "Am fine." In English, you need the subject pronoun, I. Whereas in some of your languages, you could just conjugate the verb and that makes it work. But in English, you definitely need a subject pronoun. Your study tip, pay attention to the rubrics. A few of you missed a few points this week on, or from week 1, on your application activity. It asks for a paragraph and not just for a sentence. So make sure you're following those instructions. I mentioned the due dates. Try to get your assignments in on time. And then, let's see, I'm going to finish with a quote here. And this is about the law of the harvest. You reap what you sow. And basically, the work you put in, you're going to see the benefits from that. Mosiah 4:27 is a great scripture. We need to make sure that we're not running faster than we have strength, and that's exactly what it says here. We need to do things with wisdom and order. So hopefully you're developing a system of study, a routine, a pattern that will give you some consistency and help you academically, not only in this class but in future classes as you develop those routines. And on a side note, I highly encourage, I know Doctrine and Covenants 88 talks about this, about going to bed early and waking up early. And there's great power in that. I know I get my best work done early in the morning when I've had a good night's sleep. I understand we have jobs, we have family, and sometimes that's not possible to be every day like that, but it is a great ideal to shoot for. So I encourage you along those lines. Again, I hope you have a great week, and let me know if you have any questions. I'm here for you. Thank you.